In another day when the cryptocurrency market seems to just keep going down, is all hope lost? Are we finally about to call the end of this cycle, or is there some upside to come? Well, there's a couple of things going on that I think is worth talking about, whether that be the technical analysis side, the stablecoin market, and some key events coming up over the course of the next 2 weeks. Well, guess what? I'm going to talk about it all in this video. So go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay ahead with everything going on in this cryptocurrency market. With that being said, let's get into the video. So many people talk about the fact that, well, Bitcoin's over, the cycle's done. We've seen some pretty aggressive dumping once again. Now, some macro events have happened. One, namely Putin's limousine has been set on fire. Now, you may think, how does that affect the cryptocurrency market? It just adds more fear into the market. But from a technical standpoint, if you look at the macro data, we are still in an uptrend. Even from the start of the FTX collapse, which you can see here, this is actually a pretty bullish trend to the upside. Now, some key numbers that we need to hold on to. About 80,921, which is a bit away from where we are right now, but we still need to hold this. This is the 382 Fibonacci on this key support level. So far, so good. In the upward trend, we have kept aligned to these fib levels, which I think is important. Right now, though, market sentiment is over. I mean, people think it is, but remember, when people are fearful, this is your moment to be greedy. And the question has to be, how far can we actually go down? I don't ever, envisage seeing something like a 50K Bitcoin ever again. We may go down a little bit further, but 382, that's what we need to hold, 80,921. So the question therefore is, well, what's the upside? How do we move this? Trump's tariffs coming into effect April 2nd and 3rd. Now, they could change. He could withdraw them. He could change them. He could even adapt them, bring some new ones in. Who the hell knows at the minute? But April 2nd and 3rd are going to be key things, which is why we are seeing this. The stablecoin market is absolutely exploding. People are getting into position. Now, you may look at this one of two ways. One could be, well, people are getting out of crypto. They think the market's going to go down further, so they're just positioning themselves to buy the dip, or they may think the market's over. But then we have this plethora of companies launching new stablecoins. Crypto Potato here giving his view. It says here, quote, for many crypto traders, they serve as a lifeboat to escape to when they want to hedge their crypto portfolio without cashing out to fiat. This is very effective, especially during bear markets or to keep profit at a fiat value. After all, the world's day-to-day currency is still fiat and not Bitcoin. Well, for how much longer? So total market cap of Q1 did fall below 3 trillion, which we've seen for a while, but big news for stablecoins. In fact, 5 new stablecoins that have been positioned to launch over the course of last week. Fidelity will be launching a new corporate stablecoin coming in May, and this is going to be important. This is going to allow institutional investors to once again get involved with a stablecoin under a very big player now in the ETF space. So we're looking forward to what this is going to bring. More importantly, it's going to be a Boston-based investment management company aligned to this one. And don't forget, they have $15 trillion in under asset management. Now we know Trump is going to be launching USD1. This is going to be coming in and around March as well. So we could get this over the course of the next few days, or maybe early into April. Wyoming will launch a state stablecoin in July. Texas doing something similar in terms of bank launching its first tokenized dollar. And finally, Bitso will be launching a tokenized Mexican peso. Why are all these important? Well, again, these are bringing new investors to the market. Remember, stablecoins offer that fiat alternative on the blockchain. And I think a lot of people are looking to that, to how they use it, how they can get involved in a secure environment. Remember, getting involved in Bitcoin, Ethereum, whichever your token of choice is, can be quite tricky, whether you have to get a decentralized wallet, how you buy it. Stablecoins offer this bit where you can dip your toe in the market. You can get used to the technology that is cryptocurrency without having to run the risk of losing, or equally the opportunity to gain. Now, with all of this news with stablecoins and the fact that we're seeing huge inflows in stablecoins, the reality is the market is uncertain right now. We can see there they're grappling with significant turbulence as the market capitalization once again comes down. XRP dropping about 2.5%. We've seen Ethereum down 3.2%, Bitcoin down about 2.25%, as well as things like Solana and many others on a pretty big dump. Now, we have seen this move through the weekends because the reality is retail simply isn't buying them. Institutions have been holding us up towards last week. In fact, ETF inflows have continued to be green all week. So what does it look like in the weeks ahead? This is going to be key. Now, again, we could drop a little bit lower. We could hit 80,000, maybe even 75,000. But what we do know is some key economic data is about to land. Consumer credit is coming not next week, the week after, April 7th. And CPI is coming Thursday, April 10th. Now, why is this a critical moment? The PCE index came in a little bit hot. Not quite what we wanted, but a little bit hot. CPI last time was very good. You can see 2.8% was the previous, which was a very good outcome. Actually 0.1% better than we were expecting. So if CPI can come in good, again, this may indicate a potential rate cut from the Fed. We know that Trump wants that. The reality is, if it comes in flat or above, we may see, once again, further pain in the market. And I guess where you get to is there more to come? When will this all finally over? And the reality is, no one truly knows. Many people will tell you that they know, but no one really knows. We don't know where institutions are going to go. We don't know what the macro side of things for the economy and, more importantly, the cryptocurrency space. What we do know, though, is that the reality is there is money flowing into the market. Just not enough people are talking about it. But whenever these huge amounts of money are flowing in, it's all short-term holders, the quick in and quick out, that are selling the big bags, the whales, the accumulators, and those people who are holding Bitcoin for significant numbers of years are still continuing to hold. So in my opinion, this is a bullish picture. Now, looking at what's going on with BTC, you can see this dump over the last 2 days. Again, coming down to test these lower ranges around 82,500. But step forward the weekly. It's still within this chart we've been looking at, still within the 50-day exponential moving average, this purple line here. And actually, from a macro standpoint, still looking like an upside trend. Yes, I'd like to see it push back above this resistance line, but it is printing a very interesting bull flag. We could definitely start to see a potential breakout to the upside, or don't forget, we could come and retest some of this key volume range a little bit lower down here. I, for one, think we'll trade reasonably sideways over the course of the next 24 hours. The new start of the week could be very bullish with some of that data coming for the market. So let me know what you think of all in the comments down below. Where are you at right now? Are you bullish, bearish, market over, or the best of the market yet to come? And don't forget, as always, check out those links in the description. I've got Marbits, the best token on DeFi you definitely need to check out, as well as some links for some fantastic exchanges. So hit me up down there in the description, and we'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.